What the fuck? That just... Oh my god!
We haven't done this in a while. Brad is a traveling man lately, so... And fuck, this is the first review just you and I have done in...
I was gonna say, this...
like, at least 6 months.
Somebody fact check that real quick and get back to us.
I'm saying at least 6 months since you and I went to a movie together for a review that wasn't like a bigger group thing.
Fuck, I honestly can't think of what the last one was.
I think the last time we saw a movie together might have been Avengers.
Fuck, that might be because then I saw a couple with Sarah, and then I think like the last several I've gone to have just been with me and Brad.
Same here. And I haven't been around much since summer, since my job. I'm out of town, so... Yeah. I missed you.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Oh god, it's like going home. Oh god. Shut up, laddie, don't ruin the moment. Are we shaking because we're emotional or because it's fucking cold?
No, I think I just came.
Oh god.
Wow, that was more intense than I'd imagined.
There's be some fan fiction about that shit.
Ooh. Readjust here.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
So we saw the night before.
Oh yeah, we did see a movie.
Yeah. It's not just us sitting here giving each other hand jobs.
But that is an important part of the process.
It really is. So Letty always sits on the other side of Brian, so he and I can just, yeah.
There's a reason the camera crops right here.
You don't even want to know what it's like in the car with Irving.
Just naked. Like, why, man? Why are you just wearing a t-shirt?
Well, I mean...
He takes his socks off. Who takes... It's like, you still gotta drive home.
He wants to avoid the sock gap.
I'm sorry, when you're in a car, getting a handy from another guy while you're talking about, like, a fucking Ninja Turtle movie, it's okay. Yeah. I give that a pass.
Yeah.
This is the hard part when we go see a good movie.
Yeah,
there's shit to talk about.
I mean, we got...
Except for awkward hand jobs from other guys.
I mean, we could... spoil the fuck out of this movie, but it's one of the ones I'm honestly going to suggest go. I don't even know if you have to go see it in the theater, but it's worth it if you don't want to. If there's nothing else playing you want to see, definitely.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely worth watching.
I feel anymore with comedies. It's kind of I'd rather watch them at home most of the time.
Well,
but this one is just for Michael Shannon alone.
Yeah, He's not in the promotional material that I've seen.
I had no idea he was in the movie until he popped up on screen.
But fuck me, Michael Shannon is by far the best part of this movie. And
the rest of it's actually pretty solid.
And yeah, it's a good movie. It's not like, oh, there's this crap movie. Oh, but Michael Shannon pops up and then it's a crap movie after he's... Like, no. It's a good movie with just one of the weirdest... performances I've ever seen a human make,
but just perfect for what it was.
Yeah.
Now, okay, first of all, I want to talk about the trailers for this movie, because the trailer's been on TV and everything for... The trailers are very misleading. This is... Yeah, Seth Rogen's all fucked up on drugs, but that is not the crux of the movie. At all. It's actually Joseph Gordon-Levitt's movie.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's kind of, yeah, the trailers really do set it up like, okay, here's this group, but, you know, like, here's Seth Rogen. Like, yeah. I mean, he does have several, like, the bigger scenes because, I mean, like, Levitt, his character is, like, the most grounded in reality of the characters. But, yeah, he is definitely, like, the central pull that holds the movie.
Yeah, it's not just, like... Three dudes going out for the last big rock out Christmas. The concept of the movie, the storyline is that, like, in like 14 years ago, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's parents were killed in a car accident, like right before Christmas, and so his friends, Anthony Mackie and
No, I'll wait.
Rogan.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry.
Joe Rogan.
I'm sober. It's,
That just makes it sound like you're a functioning alcoholic. Like, give me like a fucking like, you know, like a little flask of whiskey.
you've known me for
warm me up
you've
a little
known me
bit.
for 10 years. I don't drink as much as I used to. Although Halloween party, whew, still a little hungover.
We celebrated Halloween like
A week ago,
like 3-4 days ago.
I introduced everybody to Malort.
Yeah, thanks Chicago.
It was hilarious.
Fuck yourselves.
In fact, I have it. No.
Fuck you. Fuck yourself. Get out the car. This shit on my own. It's a one-man show now.
No, they take him out to, you know, kind of distract him, and it's their ongoing tradition for several years, and they hear about this, over the course of years, they hear about this big giant party that they've been trying to track down for a while, and...
Like one of those weird exclusive parties where like, it's like, oh, there's a flyer for it that just has like a name or a number on it. That's it. And you just have to be in the know.
Yeah. But,
So they've been searching for this, like it's their, I think they even refer to it as like their white whale. You know, it's something they've been looking for like the past like 10 fucking years now. Like they spend their Christmas going around getting just shit faced around New York and trying to find this roaming party.
yeah. But, yeah, it's the last year they're planning on doing it. They're all growing older and growing apart as friends do as they age. And, fucking Joseph Gordon-Levitt finds tickets to the party. Rogan's about to have a kid, so... And then Anthony Mackie is aging football player. I kind of took it.
Yeah,
Who's having a career resurgence.
yeah, just now like finally like hit his peak right about the time that he should be like hitting like the sports desk at like ABC.
Right. Steroids. Which it clearly states steroids, so...
Didn't fuck around.
No, and didn't make it that sad or weird either. It's just like, yeah, dude's using steroids. Rather matter of fact and odd. But yeah, Mackie and Rogan are concerned about Joseph Gordon-Levitt because he doesn't really have his life together or anything. The man's been through some shit.
Yeah,
But
and it's kind of damaged him.
yeah,
but in a way, he's just using it as a way to dodge his own life and problems.
yeah, it is.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah. And so it's the course of their last big party night. And, you know, they get in fights and they do a bunch of drugs and drinking and...
The end.
Yeah. And so there's a couple musical sequences that were actually interesting.
Yeah, usually with movies like this, whenever it starts going into like a song and dance type number, they're usually like cringeworthy. But it was enjoyable. Like those three doing like their Run DMC.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Well, and it's one of those things. Joseph Gordon-Levitt he's a very multi-talented dude. That motherfucker can actually sing and dance and such. So, I'm sure that helps to have somebody that can actually doing it.
I feel like you're saying that Seth Rogen probably couldn't have hit those notes.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. Nah. Well, maybe. Who knows?
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Okay. But yeah, there's some... Shit happens. They get to go to the party. How much more do we want to give away? I mean, is this a movie we spoil the fuck out of? I mean, just Michael Shannon. Just Michael Shannon's two last brief scenes in the movie are pure, weird, manic genius. And his second to last scene, I swear to God, I thought the credits were just going to start rolling.
Yeah.
But no, it was just, what?
Yeah, so...
They do a little bit of the Ghost of Christmas Present, Past, and Future.
Which they work into an interesting way.
With Michael Shannon and weed.
He's just this, like, weird, omnipotent...
Pot dealer.
Who just happens to be able to like show up when they need him.
Yeah. And doing it with the intensity of Anthony Hopkins and Titus.
With the intensity of Michael Shannon in a movie that's not a fucking comedy.
Yes.
Like, he was playing that shit like he was still doing fucking The Iceman. Like, what is... Like, why are you going so intense into this role? You're a guy wearing, like, a puffy coat, driving a shitty old beat-up, like, Mercury Sable.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you so intense?
But it was perfect. And then there were some cameos, of course. And some Franco, of course.
Lot of dick pics in this movie. There are
A lot of dick pics. And a fantastic part where Rogen calls his unborn child a cunt.
There's a lot that happens in this movie.
Yeah.
It's
It's fun. It's kind of brainless, stupid, enjoyable fun for most of it. And then there's a scene towards the end where it gets really dark and sad. And like, oh fuck, man.
There's a crucifixion in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of got something for everybody.
Yeah. Wow.
I hate movies like this. It's impossible to talk about fucking anything. It's like, it's really good, you should go see it. It's like, oh, and then this stuff happened, and then this. It's like, eh.
Oh, I've noticed that, like, as we do these over the years doing these reviews, they've gotten longer and longer. So we feel the need to fill more fucking time. But at the same time, it's so much easier to talk about the shitty movies because we don't care about ruining it, first of all.
Well, and it just a bad movie has so much to fucking rag on. Like this,
Yeah.
like everybody did really good. Like there was a lot of like really bizarre shit, like the weird girl who wants to be the Grinch.
Yeah.
Like whatever the fuck that was about.
But it's... There's a lot of weird random shit in this movie that really shouldn't work, but I think it was all paced just right to where you're still along for the ride. Now, I don't know upon a second or third viewing if this movie will hold up at all. I kind of doubt that it will.
Yeah,
but if you kind of go in blank, ready to just kind of have some fun...
Yeah, it seems like one of those, like, I'm sure it'll be fine, but yeah, I'm sure, like the big impact of like, the really absurd shit, like, yeah, that, once that's gone, like, some of it, like, kind of tones down, like, that,
yeah.
That's the thing I think a lot of comedies these days don't really focus on, like, because I can't think of, like, barely any comedies in the past couple years that I've really wanted to watch more than once. I mean, there's been a few, but few and far between.
In the past couple years?
Because a lot of the stuff anymore, like...
The first
like,
Horrible Bosses I watched twice because I thought it was fun. But, I mean, it's not fucking like 1941. It's not a movie I could sit down and watch every fucking year.
Well,
you know?
and I think it's because, like, a lot of humor these days is... It's a lot of, like, shock value humor.
Yeah.
Like, it hits you in the moment, but after you see that scene once, you're like,
Yeah.
okay. So, like, the next time, like, if you watch this again, like him, like, you know, like Seth Rogen calling his unborn child a cunt, probably less impactful.
Yeah.
So it's like, like, I think a lot of comedies these days, like, they don't focus on, you know, very, like, humorous content so much as they focus on humorous moments.
Yeah.
And it's a small thing, but I think it's what
It makes it...
it's what determines if your movie's gonna have, like, you know, the ability to stand the test
a
of
long
time.
shelf life, yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like you saw it once, like, that's the jokes. It's like sometimes, like, if you watch, like, watch or listen to, like, you know, like a comedy special, and then you try watching or listening to it again, like, not too long after, like,
You know
there are
the jokes.
jokes that are funny.
But you know those jokes.
But yeah, like, those ones are processed. Now it's less funny.
Yeah. No, recent... I think the The Apatow movies will probably stand the test of time after a while. I think those will hold up, but those it's less the poof in your face kind of thing.
I mean, there's
a lot of conversational humor.
But yeah, there's a lot of moments like that, but then there's still like good stuff behind it. And I think this one like it has enough like comedic situations, and even like honestly like
some charm
like,
to it.
Charming and actually genuinely endearing moments that the scenes can hold up after like the initial like it's like it's hilarious, he just dripped like cocaine blood out of his nose into like her drink and she drank it. It's like that's very shocking when it happens the first time. Like okay, well that's a thing that but there's enough other stuff happening that I think that this one should be able to hold up.
It might not hold up great, but I think it'll hold up. It's not fucking Blazing Saddles, but it's
because like
acceptably funny.
What the fuck was that one? The Wedding Ringer. It's a very like one-time watch kind of movie. Like it's not especially that great.
But in the moment it can make you laugh.
But yeah, I mean it's got a couple parts like I mean it's some of the dumb shit that happens. Like it's kind of hard to like not laugh unless you're just sitting there like I am not going to enjoy this movie. No way, no how. But it's the sort of thing like that's how I talk now.
This is my new favorite Brian character.
No way, no how.
Is that what he's like at home, Letty?
Yes.
Oh god, this is also the first one we've done in a long time with the backseat Letty.
See back there?
Yeah.
But it's one of those movies, The Wedding Ringer, where all of the humor to it was just like in your face, like bizarre fucking like moment type humor where like I mean it could get a laugh out of you the first time you see it, but the second time you watch it, it's just like yep. Oh man, he's screaming because like something happened and he got like thrown into a door. This is good.
Yeah.
It's like it's nothing. Like there's nothing that's gonna save that movie. Same way like, and it was fucking terrible the first time, but like Grown Ups too. Every joke in that is like a fucking like shooting to be like some like fucking gross out humor, shock value humor, like everything is just like an extreme like what's that, and then something stupid will happen. It's like whoa, there's nothing behind it. There's no like actual comedic situations. It's like here's my date in turns, and like it's some like 8 foot tall like bodybuilder broad. It's like okay, it's like that's a joke that if it even works once, it's just the once. Like, no one's gonna watch that again. It's funny because she's bigger than he is.
Right.
Like, no, that's not a thing that's gonna happen. Unless you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And that's my critique on modern humor. I think you're just styling your hair at this point.
Yeah, just, it's thinning, but...
Fuck, mine isn't.
I think just
getting
take
thicker.
some of this and fix it there.
Like, the front of your head is really curly.
Yeah, well, it's where I grow all my pubes. Bald as a baby down by my ball sack.
That's Dave's review of his ball sack.
Keep it neat, fellas.
I figure I've got like the big white patch here now and getting a little white patch on this side. Figure it's not too long before it starts going salt and pepper everywhere. I don't know, maybe it'll make my balls look really distinguished.
Yeah, a quiet dignity. The fucking Reed Richards stripes.
Yeah, over like gray on this side.
Yeah.
It's like
fading up into just a nice wave.
I named my dick Stephen Strange.
Well, then you gotta give it like the handlebar mustache on the front.
I gave my dick a handlebar mustache before it was cool.
See, I want mine to be more like Brian Blessed.
It's a great big bushy beard.
Great big bushy beard, and just somehow gives off the without, you know, even needing to speak, like, I'll throw you over my back and fucking eat you.
That's the feeling I want my penis to have.
Yeah.
I will eat you.
I want it to be scary, but you want to see it in everything.
And it has the most jovial laugh.
Exactly.
Oh. This is what we do.
Yeah.
This is, you know, I spent all day at the office, you know, helping people's lives get better. And then here we are a few hours later, handlebar mustache dick and Brian Blessed's balls over here.
Yeah. Helping people with their insurance. I was trying to convince the Department of the Housing and Urban Development why I didn't need to replace plumbing in a building that I already replaced. But that was my afternoon. I lost that argument.
Nope.
Nope. Take it out. Take it
all
out.
this shit out.
God damn it. Don't even want to get into that. Fucking gotta replace the fucking plumbing I already replaced. Do that, I gotta take out the fucking counters, the countertops. It's all already done!
This sounds like a horrendous problem. Let's go back to talking about our penises.
Alright. So I'm uncircumcised, how about you?
Yeah. Gotta keep it kosher.
Yeah. It's easy to... I hear all these things about people do it for cleanliness, and it's like, they just fucking take your thumb and a little soap and water and clean all the crevices. It's not that fucking hard.
See, circumcision is, I don't know, I've grown up with it, I'm used to it, you know, it's nothing you have to, there's no extra, there's nothing to do, it's just, you know.
It's an extra 5 seconds of maintenance in the shower, man. It's not that big a fucking deal. Plus, there's a whole lot of extra nerve endings down there in that skin.
You said plus and started moving your hands really slow, like, I don't want to see it.
You sure?
It's like, I feel like you're about to get your dick out and I don't want to know.
Come on, Brian.
This is a very small car.
But what would James Franco do?
Rub it all up in his beard.
Exactly my point.
Tie a little pink bow around it. Make a beard vagina. Just right here on the side. Just...
Make a beard vagina.
Yeah.
That's your goal. That's what you're going with. You're gonna make a beard vagina.
You need like another couple inches. You get some Brian Blessed going on here, and then we'll merge.
It's fucking bushy enough already. It's the problem of like starting this whole fucking no shave November when you already have a fucking beard.
Yeah, I celebrated in October, and I was gonna keep going for November, but Sarah got mad at me. The mustache was getting a little ridiculous, honestly.
I was liking it. It had whimsy.
For some reason, even though I am a complete asshole, I can pull off a mustache without looking like a complete asshole. I think it's because I don't curl it up.
Yeah, I think
I just let it lay flat like a 70s dad.
I think when you start doing shit to it, that's when it starts like getting like, come on.
Yeah.
Like on your dick, it's fine.
No.
Like trim a little like whoop. Hello. Oh, say there, governor. Hello. That's fine.
Perfectly shaped mutton chops.
Yes, because I want it to look like it's part of the fucking empire. I like, because of when and where that movie was filmed, forevermore, that period of time will always have to involve giant woolly 1970s fucking British chops.
Fuck yeah, man. It's the way it should be.
No, like when, like, this is too much already. Like, I hate all this shit, but then you start, like, working on, like, getting, like, fucking, like, turns and twists and shit into, like, you know, like, the guys that do, like, that weird fucking, like, beard-scaping shit, like, that's interesting as a thing to do as a hobby for, like, photo shoots promoting, like, body wash. But you don't need to go around every day with your face looking like it's the emblem for Hydra.
No. Although I think we need to start a petition, everybody, to get Brian to grow his hair out so we can have a man bun.
Fuck off.
What do you think, Letty? Can he have a man bun? Letty approves. Your wife has spoken, sir.
She was showing me something the other day. Like, it's fucking...
The clip-on man bun?
Yeah.
We can just... Someone said Brian a clip-on man bun.
It's like a weird little hair yarmulke. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure I understand.
It's so you could look like Beckham.
I'd look like a...
Don't you want to be the Midwestern Johnny Depp, sir?
I would look like a 30-something-year-old man who's trying to look like he's on the fucking junior varsity cheer squad. Probably also be because I'd wrap around like a fucking nice spangly-looking, like, scrunchie.
Oh my god. I want to see it so bad. I'll do it if you do it. There's enough hair back there.
I think it'll look less convincing on your head.
It's so much shorter right now.
It's longer in the front, I guess, if you just stuck it here.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I have to.
On your ducktail.
I gotta leave a little something there, you know? Just in case I need to, like, spread it out. And, you know, I call it the Steve McQueen.
I like that.
You know?
It's not a comb over, it's just the spread.
Yeah, it's the Steve McQueen.
Call this one the divide and conquer.
But half the time, since I just sit around all day doing this, it's just like, oh, that sad balding man is trying to have a faux hawk. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. It's just... We're almost done. We've been talking about our balls for like half an hour.
So the movie was good then?
Yeah.
It was balls good.
Hence the balls.
How many balls good? Like 4.5 balls?
Brian Blessed's balls good.
Oh, excellent.
That's the standard now. That's the watermark a comedy has to hit.
Brian Blessed's balls good.
That's how you know they're good.
Yeah.
There's like 5% of any of this was about that movie. And even then, it was just us talking about Michael Shannon.
Yes. Fucking Michael Shannon.
Go see Michael Shannon's new
Yeah.
movie, The Night Before.
Yeah.
It's... I don't want to say any scene that he's in because they're all fucking great.
Yeah.
Especially the last couple are absolutely fucking magical.
Yeah.
He's just such a weird fucking guy.
Alright. I'm out of shit to talk about.
I think I've got like a cold cheeseburger down here
Oh, yeah?
that
I'm not eating it.
that's what I'm into right now. So I think we're probably good, right?
Yeah, we've probably killed 15, 20.
It was only like a 2 hour